What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing AC/DC Thunderstruck. We're in standard E tuning. I'm going to be giving this breakdown using the metronome. This is going to be geared towards beginners and intermediates that want to learn how to sync their hand and play that awesome intro. So grab your acoustic, grab your electric, and we'll get started. Okay, first thing to keep in mind is this is going to be all alternate picked. So meaning down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. No matter what. Okay, so if you're not good with the alternate picking, it might be a good idea to start now, getting used to it. The other thing is it's all on the B string, which is your second string. Okay, and we're gonna start the riff with an upstroke. Think of this as a come-in note on the end of 4 to come in on the first downbeat of 1. So it's gonna go and, coming into the first note technically is going to be the first downbeat, I should say, is going to be fret 4, string 2, first finger. So it's going to go open B, up, down on the B string, fret 4, first finger, sorry. Now every other note is picked open B. And they're usually going to be all ups, or they will be all ups actually. So it's going to go and, down on the 1, open. Now we're going to go from here, fret 4, to fret 7 with the pinky. So, notice I'm using my pinky there. And it's going to continue to repeat that. So after the pinky, now you go and, or up, I mean, back to 1. So we just start this on an upbeat of and, open B, then, sorry. Now, this is where we're going to start kind of getting in depth with metronome and how to practice this. First of all, before you even use a metronome or anything, you want to start this on your own, just getting used to that synchronicity of both hands if you're especially a beginner at this. So just this. When you're doing this, you don't want your hand to be hopping or dancing all over the place either. Try to keep your thumb stationary between the 2 frets. Or more towards the left side, if anything, more towards your first finger as well. And just get used to doing this. Just back and forth, especially if you're a beginner and you can't play it that fast. Just find a rhythm that works for you. And in time, you'll just do this a couple weeks, whatever it may take you, the time it may take you. Until the hands start to sync up. Now let's talk about the right hand. Before anything else, before we go any further, the right hand. I prefer to play this pick more where I'm keeping rigid on my fingers, a thicker pick, and my right arm can be kind of more like a sawing motion, but I'm keeping my pick flat against the string instead of sawing it. So pick flat, thicker pick. Now some people tend to use more of a wobble on their wrist, kind of like this. That's fine too. It's finding what works for you. Me, I don't need to close my fist for this one. Sometimes I do. And I play more of a saw motion. But sometimes I keep it open, and right now I am. But I'm still kind of doing this sawing motion. So I'm using more of the elbow kind of to saw or use these muscles to do it. Like I said, some people use more of the wrist. See how I'm flexing and I'm using more of these muscles on the wrist area like this? And that's fine too. But it just depends on you. So, that's going to happen 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You end in an open upstroke. 5th fret now, first finger, same string. 5th and 8th. 5, 6, 7, 8 now with the pinky. Same idea, open B between every one of them. 4 times. So let me put that together for you, and you're going to repeat this to put it all together. So it's going to go like this. Sorry. Notice that up B, open, is where you can transfer to the next note on the 4. 4th time, I mean. And then now, once you get that idea, then we're going to jump into this metronome. Now, normally you want to get used to this at 130, and we're going to kind of walk you through it. But we're going to start this, let's say, at 85. Let's see how that sounds. Now a little slower. Yeah, let's do 65. That's 65 right there. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting 4 notes per click. So that means every time you hear the click, it's the downbeat of the 1, which is a down pluck of the string. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Meaning you're playing this like this. Let me show you actually like this. If you were to start on the downbeat, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's technically what I'm talking about, 4 notes per beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, that's taking out the upbeat of the first note. Let me take it out so you can see what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I'm getting that down pick pluck on that beat. So it's going to go like this. Starting without the upbeat, we're going to start with the downbeat with the first finger down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now obviously if that's too fast, you can put your metronome slower. Let's say 45 or 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Start where you need to start, okay? But obviously for me right now it's a little slow, and I don't want this lesson to run too long on the internet. So that's the idea of how you're going to put it. Now if you can't get it like that with the metronome, let's say consistently, maybe you could get it just one time through and then have to stop and then reset up and do it again like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's once, and then do it again. And then try for 2 now. Got it? And then again, 3. And then until you can just hold it as long as you can. And then once you can get that, that's the first half of this riff. Then you just boom, you just bust up your speed and you'll have the feel for it. You always want to think light on your fingers. And this one, on the right hand, you want to play fluent. You want to play it where you feel relaxed at all times. You don't want to strain those muscles and overwork them, okay? So you only pick up your speed when you feel it's gradually doing itself. So this is how it's supposed to sound with the song. That's 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's talk about that upbeat. If you have this metronome going, it's going to come in on the and or between it like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's a and 1 and 1. And watch this. And 1 and 1 and 1. So it's and 1. Okay? So that's how you put the upbeat in with that metronome. Now if you can, it's not a big deal. You just want to start with that downbeat right here with that metronome. Start off there, catch that idea, and then run with it from there. So now that's all of section 1. Once again, you just play this twice through. That I believe is 8 times. Let me count it. I think I told you it was 4 earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's 8 times each, and then you'll do it again. Another 8 on the first part. And then another 4 on the other part. Or I'm sorry, another 8 and 8. So now. Once you get to the second time here, we make a transition. So let me just walk you through this real quick before I put it all together. Let me just show you the notes. We're going to be playing 12, 10, 11, 9, back to 10, back to 9. And you're playing it with these fingers. 4, 2, 1, 2, 1. 7, 9. 5, 7. So. Four and 5 are the ending. So it's going to go like this. So at the end here, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and you stop right there on that 1 right there, okay? So I know it's kind of a brief explanation. I'm going to just walk you through it. 12, 10, 9, 10, 9, 7, 9, 5, 7, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, all with the upbeat between them with the open B. Okay, so now I want you to just be able to play it at whatever speed is comfortable. If you need to tab it out yourself and then follow it that way, that's fine. You can look at these as two different sections that you're putting together. Section 1. Then you'll do that again. And when you get to here the second time, or cut all that out if you need to work on transition and do it like this for the last half. Get that pinky over. You can cut out even all that and just do the last part of the last part, if you will. Get what I'm saying? And all of this can be done with the metronome. I'm going to walk this, let's say at 80, just the last part, tying them in here. And actually, you know what, that's in 2s. You can also do it in 2s if you want with the metronome. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's what I did right there. Watch this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Whoa, I totally messed that last part up actually. Let me try that one more time. Sorry, I know this is all just one shot through. So it's going to go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's what I meant to do. So, as teachers, we all make mistakes. I'm leaving my flaws in the video just so you can see thought process, my mess ups as well. It's only natural, man. It's only natural. Remember, you're practicing right now. In practice, practice isn't meant to sound perfect. Practice is meant to be nitty gritty. You're supposed to get on the grind. You're supposed to mold yourself, shape yourself from it. So don't be afraid if you have your wife or your brother or whoever you're living with listening to you make all these mistakes. It's natural. Whenever I practice, if I feel like I'm having too good of a practice, like everything's going smooth, that means I've already grown into what I'm learning, and it's time to advance and make the structure harder again and grow from that. And that's how you continue to get stronger and grow from it. So if you feel like you're at 80 and you can do it consistent in 2s, 1 and 2 and, or in 4s, 1, 2, 3, 4 per click, then it's probably time to raise up your speed and grow from that. So to wrap this up, I'm going to put this together at 100. I'm going to do it 16 notes, meaning it's 4 per click. I did it right now in 8 notes, which is 2 per click, 1 and 2 and. 16 notes means 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put this all together for you one time through. Starting on that upbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally messed that one up on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's it for this guitar lesson video. Hope you enjoyed it as always. And if you need more help with this song, other songs, if you feel stuck in your guitar playing, I'm a Skype guitar instructor, and you can learn more about that at mountainsideguitar.com. And you can also read what my current students have to say through their testimonials. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next guitar lesson video.